Where has good leadership gone? Where has strong leadership gone? Christopher Luxon vs Chris Hipkins. The most uninspiring contest in many decades. Things used to be different. Norman Kirk vs Keith Holyoake. David Lange vs Robert Muldoon. John Key vs Helen Clark. And now, Christopher Luxon vs Chris Hipkins. Leadership quality has declined significantly. We used to have stronger leaders, more articulate leaders, more intelligent leaders, more idealistic leaders. Now we have something that can only be called uninspiring. How has leadership suddenly declined so markedly? In the 1970s, Bill Rowling was considered a weak leader. He would be a statesman compared to Luxon or Hipkins. I used to think Jim Bolger lacked charisma and vision, yet he is miles ahead of these clowns. And this has been the trend the world over. Leaders are increasingly difficult to take seriously. Keir Starmer is a dollar store Tony Blair. Anthony Albanese is a joke compared to Paul Keating. Donald Trump is a joke compared to any of his predecessors. It is as though the standards for leaders have suddenly dropped through the floor. Most leaders are mediocre at best. In many cases, they are incompetent idiots who are incredibly unlikable. You could probably pick a random person off the street and find a better leader. The leaders have no vision, they fail to establish a direction for their nations. They fail to keep their ministers in line, they are incapable of unifying people, they are incapable of being articulate, they are horrible at communication. In many cases they are weak, they don't inspire confidence at all. It is a very sad state of affairs. Never has the political class been so dumb and uninspiring. Leaders are consumed by personal ambition and utterly devoid of national ambition. The world will pay an increasingly heavy price for this. The idea of a statesman feels like a fantasy. These weak, cynical politicians are everywhere. And often these people are rewarded with votes. Why? Why do we elevate these people? Nobody believes that these people are the best we have to offer. Nobody actually thinks that. But here they are, holding the most powerful positions in the world. We need to bring back real leadership. Leaders who communicate effectively. Leaders who unify people and give them hope in the future. Leaders who establish a vision and a direction for their country. Leaders who serve as bold problem solvers, people who prioritize national aspirations over personal ambitions. Leaders who are not just lesser evils. That is what we need.